Welcome back, everybody. Today I'm going to go over a 2023 Ram Tradesman Warlock. I picked this up about a week ago, and there's a few things it does not have that I wanted. So I'm going to do a little series of about adding a few of the things that I wanted that are nice to have. One of the things is it did not come with the brake controller. It comes with the brake plugs in the back with the wires in it, but not the controller. So I'm going to show you how to put these in. I have a few other things, like this will be later, but we're going to focus on this for this video. It's fairly easy to do. I already programmed the trailer. I activated it already in the BCM, so I get codes because it's not there. So as soon as I plug it in, it'll all go away. But I have the display of it and everything on the screen. So one of the first things you have to do right here, pull this panel down. It's 2 screws. There's one here and one there, and it just pops out with the clips after that. And then you just have to push those in because that goes in this slot, and then this bracket mounts right there where you see the square holes. So in the kit they give you what you need for that. So there's 3 screws and 3 of these threaded clips for the screws to go into for these. So once you mount this, you pop the radio out of the way. The wires are up in there, and you just plug it in. So those little clips for the screws just push right in. So there's one there, one at the bottom, and then one right there. So now I just need to put the bracket on, which there's a tang on the top. It goes like this towards the top. So I'll get this started. So there it is mounted. Now at this point, there's 3 slots in the back and one big one in the front. So you just put it in with the back in first and snap it in. Okay, now that it's snapped in, there's a little bundle of wires up there. It's wrapped. It's probably easy to see with the radio out. So I had removed those 2 screws up top, and as in my other videos, when you pull this out, you just got to pull really hard and it pops right out. So there's these screws, Torx here you got to take out so you can remove this and install the trailer controller slide. So to get this out, there's 2 little clips on the top and the bottom, and then it just slides out of here. 2 of them are real easy, but the one that goes around this curve, you might want to stick, like when it's in there, so I kind of set it in there a little bit. So as you see these on the bottom, you can just pry up on, say, this part here, just pry up on it just so these will pop out. But on this side, you can go in here and wedge it in there and press away, and then it'll pop out. So here's the new one with the slide control on it, and just basically set it in there, and that's it. And then there's 1 screw that goes here. But other than that, you're going to look in the wiring harness, find this plug, and then plug the module in, and then it's done. So up here, taped like this, I found these connectors were covered up. This is the one you need to plug into the controller. So now all I need to do is get to that other bundle that's got the other plugs for the controller down there. I thought I would see them from here, but I don't really see them. I saw them in there from underneath, so that's going to be fun. Okay, not that bad. They actually are right there, so I can reach them from here. So I'm just going to pull them out, untape them, and then run them down and plug them in. So there, just real quick, I got them unplugged or untaped. So now I just have to push them down there and plug them in, put the radio in, and that's it. So I got them ran down, and I just plugged them right into the module. And the stuff down here is all done. So this covers can go back on. So the diagnostic just pushes right in there, that slot right there. And then you just pop this up in there and put the screws in. Okay, so it's all plugged in. Let's see if I can't really see it, but it's lighting up like it's supposed to with the headlights. Anyway, I'm gonna slide this over, and there we go. I'm pressing the brake pedal. So that was fairly easy. It probably took me longer to do with having to do a video on it. So I will do a real quick how to do it with the Alpha OBD to activate it, because like I said, I activated this a couple days ago, like two nights ago, and I just drove around with it not hooked up. So I had a light on up here saying to do service to it. Okay, so I have a taser installed on this truck, so that is what I'm using for my bypass in order to even use this. You're going to need, besides that, I'll show you in a minute that, because I'm on this screen, but so you're going to need the MX OBD Bluetooth so that you can interface with the car and change it. So for me, Ram 1500 DT, select control unit. I'm going to go down to 22 plus. Now, I'm not going to connect because I'm just going to show it to you because I already did it. So select procedure to start. Now you can go to the bottom here in vehicle configuration, program status. Is that it? No, backup vehicle. So you can back up everything you've changed so that you can put it all back the way it was. Now, after I do all my changes, I may save it with all my changes. So if I ever take it to the dealer and for some reason it gets swapped, I can just put it back to the stuff that I added. So anyway, you want to go to car configuration change, select option. You can go to the top here and just type trailer so that it will get there quicker. You want to find customer set menu 2 trailer selected CSM present. Then you want trailer name CSM present and trailer type CSM present. You want those three. You want to change it to yes. I'll just tap on one just to see. It's going to go there. Select value yes. And then you want to go down to here, PT chassis net, integrated brake module, select value to enabled. And those are the only things you need to do. Those ones with the type and the CSM ones, those are what shows you your displays in your radio and on the screen. So that's what you need to do after you put it in, or you could do it right before it, whatever. If you have a friend that can change it for you before you get the thing, the brake module. You could do that before or after. Either way, it just won't work unless you do it. So this is what I was talking about that you need. Um, it comes in handy for everything. If you ever need to read codes or whatever, and you have another app for that, uh, you can use it. And this works for everything, for changing. Like when you buy some of these kits that add things like this or remote start or say adaptive cruise control, whatever. There's companies that send you out for $130 typically for a little programmer for that specific program that you're adding, and a a bypass for the gateway. So you end up, if you just buy the kit with that in it, you're paying an extra $130 every time you buy it. So if you just have Alpha OBD, you pay one time. It works for however many vehicles you're going to use it for, and and the other thing, I'm not sure. I think it's like $100, but you buy it once, and then you can change anything. So you put LED lights in it. You can convert, tell the BCM that they're LEDs and not halogens, stuff like that. So it will come in handy for down the road for like forever. So that's what I'd suggest. But anyway, adding this, I would say if you've never had the dash apart before, maybe an hour. Um, I probably could have done this without doing a video in like 20 minutes, but like I said, it's super easy. And why any truck doesn't come with it doesn't make any sense to me, because it comes with a class 4 hitch and the brake light wiring harness. Why not just put that in it? So there's a few other things too that I found out. Ram trucks have the lower tier models have the ability to do things of the uppers. They just don't enable it. It's there, but you can't use it unless you turn it on. Just like I'm going to add the tailgate drop. It's literally already there. You just need the right remote to open it. So I'll be doing that too. So more to come. This truck's got plenty of small upgrades I'm doing to get it up to where I want it to be, but it was a pretty good deal with their rebates and their low interest. I couldn't pass it up. So until next time, we'll talk later.